What's going on, everybody? Joe103 here. Sorry for the little bit of a shake video. But you guys want your crow, you guys go get your crow right now. First off, congratulations to Oklahoma for beating that Vol ass. Oklahoma clearly showed why they have way more talent than Tennessee does. And Tennessee showed that they are still about a year away from actually competing in the SEC. However, I believe they'll have something for Florida in a couple weeks. I think Georgia's going to be closer, but it also depends on which Georgia shows up. I mean, the Vols are going to Athens, which means it's not going to be fun. Even though Tennessee does have historically done well in Sanford Stadium, it can be a little different. That offense for Oklahoma really, can turn it on when they really want to. Their defense was amazing. I mean, that front seven for Oklahoma is really good. Is their secondary susceptible? Yeah. But with that front seven, an average secondary could be pretty damn good. Unfortunately, Tennessee had some turnovers, and you just can't do that playing a team that's ranked 4th in the country, and you're playing a bunch of freshmen. And unfortunately, that's what Tennessee's doing, and they will grow from this. I think that offensive line, once they settled down a little bit, I think are showing that they've got talent. They just needed some extra. They just need time. They really do need time. I can't really put it to anything. They just need some time. Then my beloved Giants lose 2 out of 3 games to the Dodgers after starting out great. They gave up 17 runs in the second game, and I think 6 runs in the third game, and they gave up the series. Fell to 3 games back of the Dodgers. I had to flip a Yui here. And they are now looking like they're going to be the first wild card team. They're going to get the home wild card game, which, I mean, is a good thing, because I think them playing at home will be an advantage. However, this team's really streaky with their offense, and that really needs to change unless they just get super duper 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 hot and consistent, and that pitching staff continues to keep runs down, which they haven't in the past few games. So congrats to Pistol 213. Sorry for the Oklahoma shoutouts. Congratulations, OU Sutter 56. I thought his his coverage of the game was really good. I think he's right. Next year's game in Knoxville is going to be, I think, a lot different. I think Tennessee could have a chance to win that game. Then Sunday night, you would think that a team as good as the 49ers would be able to win a home opener against the Bears, who got lost to the Bills, but Colin Kaepernick throws 3 interceptions, fumbles a ball away. Should have had 4 picks. The one was called back. It was just a bad game. I don't know what the game planning was, but for someone who is, known around the league, and everyone just tells you how smart Greg Roman is with his offenses, how smart he is, how good at offense he is, how smart he is. He can call just the dumbest things ever, man. And that team has been susceptible to the run at all times. And I understand they put 8 in the box. They put 8 in the box against other running backs and have been torched. I mean, Frank Gore got in the end zone, and then it was like he was not touched again. And I know, Cap had some success throwing the football, but come on, guys. That was just, I think it was a bad scouting job. It was a matter of time. And you know what? Jay Cutler didn't throw any picks. And, I talked a lot of shit about him. And you know what? He went out there and he played well. And, this is now the third, opening of a stadium that the 49ers have lost. They lost to Kezar First game out, they lost at Candlestick first game out, and then they lost down at Levi's first game out, which I don't know about you guys, but I really think they should move very rapidly to a artificial turf field for that stadium. Knowing Santa Clara like I do, being born in San Jose, the weather is not very good for grass unless you have to take some insane upkeep with it. And I understand, it's a professional stadium, they should be able to take care of some grass. For the scheduled wear and tear that field's going to get, I expect that they should change that. Especially, I understand, okay, soccer matches, find a way to make it a grass field. But, with the Pac-12 championships coming there, with the Super Bowl coming, with the 40 Hours home games, with probably, I think the big games coming there too, between Stanford and Cal, with the Winter Classic coming there. That's going to be in WrestleMania coming there. That's going to be a lot of wear and tear on a field that has shown that the roots are not holding very well. I thought the turf looked well after the first half. I'm sorry, guys. I did not watch the whole game. I know, blasphemy, but I work early in the fucking morning here in the Eastern time zone. So when the first half ended on Sunday Night Football, it was 11 o'clock before the second half started. I had to wake up at 4. I'm sorry. I had to sleep. I had the friggin' hell day from work yesterday. I worked 13 hours, or 15 hours, yesterday. I almost worked the legal limit of work, doing what I do out here. So, yeah, I need my sleep. I knew it was going to be a long day yesterday, and I just had to get some sleep. So, I'm sorry. So, what do you think about the rude awakening I had? Being woken up by my wife saying, hey, the 49ers lost. And of course, my first reaction was, what? How the hell did that happen? And then I looked at the highlights at SportsCenter and NFL Network, and I'm like, oh, Kaepernick got went full Romo, and you're never supposed to go full Romo, so I get to eat all that shit, which was just fun, Puts the day off right when you're 40, you go to bed and your 49ers choked away a 10-point lead. Yes, it was awesome. But good thing was Seattle Seahawks lost too, so it doesn't really hurt in the standings. And this week we get the Cardinals at the Toaster, and that should be you win that game and you're back up top like that. That's the great thing about losing early in the season. And I expected the 49ers to lose about 4 to 5 games. Go 12-4, go 11-5. Regardless, so you're gonna have these losses. Every 49ers team that has had this head scratcher of a loss. Last year it was with the Colts, and this year it's the friggin' Bears. It's one of those losses that you just can't explain. The team didn't play well. Maybe Harbaugh and Roman were trying to outthink the room, which they are prone to do sometimes. Outcoach themselves, and I think that's what happened. I think Treshman's a great coach, and he capitalized on what he can do, and didn't worry about what he couldn't do. And that's what he did in Montreal, and that's what he's doing in Chicago. So, it was a crazy week in the NFL. The Saints got, beat the snot out of by freaking Cleveland, which was just weird to watch. I watched a lot of football. Thankfully, I had the weekend off, and I paid for it on Monday. But I had the weekend off, and I got to watch a lot of football, watched a lot of Red Zone, which was awesome. I had to keep up on my fantasy league, which I think I lost 49 cents in the Pro Fantasy Football League, which just you know, it hurt a little bit, but then I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's all right. You know, we could be 1-2 all day. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, stop rambling. I think I'm done eating my buffet. You know, it sucks, but you know, crowing it up. Congratulations to Tribe. You know, I didn't know who you were, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't know who you are. I didn't. I've been watching this shit for a couple years now, and I had never heard of a Bears video maker ever. You know, I thought Matt Ogden would get you freaking riled up or something, but or Stario would have. I don't know. I expected, you know, you to come out here with some fire, and I guess Jump Rat video. I still haven't seen it, so. But anyway, it's Joe with the sign out. Congratulations Bears. Congratulations Sooners. Congratulations Dodgers. Anyway, sign out. Peace.